We've got new developments between the state and federal government in Minnesota. The state and the Twin Cities, Minneapolis, Saint Paul, filed a federal lawsuit against the Trump administration over the federal agents sent to the two cities. Good evening, I'm Steve E.
I'm Heather Hayes. So the lawsuit seeks to stop what state lawmakers are calling the unprecedented surge of federal agents. Fox 4's Sean Rabb joins us now with the very latest. Sean.
Yeah, and this lawsuit accuses the Department of Homeland Security of, quote, a federal invasion into Minneapolis, Saint Paul. All of this late breaking today within the last hour or so. This lawsuit comes as there is a surge, hundreds and hundreds more of federal agents pouring into Minneapolis. More clashes between federal agents and protesters outside the federal building in Minneapolis Monday, as that state sues the Trump administration over what it calls a federal invasion of the Minneapolis-Saint Paul area.
The administration says that they're focused on finding criminals. Worst of the worst, they say. But many of the people the DHS is arresting in Minnesota have no criminal history.
An influx of more than 2,000 officers, the lawsuit says, led to the shooting and killing of Renee Good last week. The Trump administration's not yet responded to the lawsuit, but earlier Monday on Fox, the Assistant Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security said this operation has been about getting criminals off the streets.
This administration has operated with ultimate transparency across the board, but particularly with this situation at hand.
Minnesota's Governor Tim Walz and his wife paying their respects to Renee Good at the crime scene Monday. His wife placing a bouquet of flowers along with the many others left as a memorial. The governor and other state and local leaders calling for Minnesota to be included in the investigation that FBI is overseeing, a shooting the government says was justified.
When our officers approached her, giving her commands to stop interfering with operations, to exit the car as she was about to be arrested, that is when she not only didn't comply with those lawful orders, but she also put her foot on the gas. And that's when our officer, he followed his training, he was in fear for his life.
And in Minneapolis, a groundswell of ICE agents. Exact number not revealed. Some unconfirmed reports say as many as 1,000 more federal officers are pushing in as the massive immigration crackdown continues. Minneapolis's mayor says the city's forced to pay its police overtime to protect its communities, and that with St. Paul, the Twin Cities will spend millions.
We need relief. We're asking the court for it, but the damage that we are suffering right now in Minneapolis is not limited to overtime costs. It's schools shutting down. It's businesses closing. It's people being afraid to go out and get groceries and therefore are going hungry.
Now, Minnesota is literally seeking immediate relief. They filed a temporary restraining order before close of business today. They're asking the federal courts to hear and rule on that motion tomorrow morning.
All right, Sean Rabb, thank you.